Now see this problem. Ram, Rahim and Robert, these are the partners. Their profit sharing ratio is given 2:3:1. Robert died on 30th September 2013 and their balance sheet is given as on 31st March 2013. See the balance sheet. On the date of Robert's death, that is on 30th September, following was agreed. In first adjustment, last 3 completed years profits are given, and we have to calculate the goodwill at 2 years purchase of average profit. In second adjustment, they told us that how to calculate Robert's share of profit. Robert's share of profit up to his death will be calculated on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. In third adjustment, they told us the revaluation of assets. In fourth adjustment, they told us to make provision for doubtful debts, add 5% on debtors. Last adjustment is about workman compensation, and they told us to prepare Robert's capital account to be presented to his executor. Okay, so let us start now. I have prepared Robert's capital account. Now the first adjustment, that is valuation of goodwill. They told us that goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of average profit of last 3 completed years. Therefore, we have to calculate total profit first. So, total profit is equal to 45,000 plus 90,000 plus 1,35,000. So, it will be 2,70,000. Now, average profit is equal to total profit divided by number of years. Therefore, 2,70,000 divided by 3 years, 1, 2 and 3 years. So, the answer will be rupees 90,000. Average profit is rupees 90,000. And now, goodwill of the firm is equal to average profit into number of years purchase. So, average profit 90,000 into, they told us that 2 years purchase of average profit, so into 2, which will be rupees 1,80,000. So, goodwill of the firm will be 1,80,000. Now, we have to calculate Robert's share of goodwill. Therefore, Robert's share of goodwill is equal to firm's goodwill 1,80,000 into Robert's share. Robert's share is 1/6. See the ratio given. So 1/6. So is equal to 30,000. So Robert's share of goodwill will be rupees 30,000. Okay. Now let us pass the journal entry. Here. Robert's share of goodwill rupees 30,000 is contributed by Ram and Rahim in their gaining ratio. Here in this problem, gaining ratio will be 2:3 because new profit sharing ratio is not given. Old ratio is given, and after cancelling Prover's share, the remaining ratio will be 2:3, which will be the new ratio and gaining ratio also. So in this ratio, the goodwill will be contributed by Ram and Rahim. So the entry will be Ram's capital account debit, Rahim's capital account debit to Robert's capital account. The total amount is 30,000 will be distributed between these two in the ratio of 2:3. So distribution will be 12,000 and 18,000. So we'll pass this entry for goodwill in the problem. Now the second working note, that is share of profit, Robert's share of profit. Let us calculate Robert's share of profit. They told us that it should be calculated on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. We have calculated average profit already in calculating goodwill. Average profit was rupees 90,000. So as we will assume that for calculating Robert's share of profit, we will assume that profit for the year will be rupees 90,000. As Robert is alive up to 30th September, that is for 6 months. Therefore, we have to calculate 6 months profit of the firm. So profit for 6 months, profit of the firm obviously for 6 months will be 90,000 full year's profit, which was assumed, into 6/12. We are calculating for 6 months. So profit for 6 months will be rupees 45,000. Okay. Now we have to calculate Robert's share in this 6 months profit of the firm. So Robert's share is equal to 45,000 into 1/6, which will be 7,500. So Robert's share of profit, we can write, of profit will be rupees 7,500, which will be given to him. Okay. So in working note, this was our first working note, valuation of goodwill. Then we have calculated Robert's share of profit, and now we have to prepare third working note, that is we have to prepare revaluation account for calculating revaluation profit or loss. Third adjustment, see third adjustment and fourth adjustment. Third adjustment first, land was undervalued by rupees 25,000. As land was undervalued by rupees 25,000, while solving the problem, we have to increase its amount to the original amount. So the asset will increase, so there will be profit. So buy land rupees 25,000. Now stock overvalued by rupees 8,000, so we have to make it short by rupees 8,000. So asset is decreasing, which will be loss to the firm. So to stock rupees 8,000. Now the fourth adjustment, provision for doubtful debts is to be made at 5% on debtors. Debtors are given in the problem rupees 3 lakhs, and provision for doubtful debts is given here rupees 10,000. So this was the old provision, which was rupees 10,000, and now they told us that to make the provision 5% on debtors, 5% on debtors will be rupees 15,000. So we have to increase the provision by rupees 5,000. That will be loss to the firm. So to provision for doubtful debts rupees 5,000. Last adjustment is given about workmen compensation. It is not related to revaluation account, so we will solve it afterwards. Now let us tally the revaluation account. credit total is 25,000 and debit total is 13,000. So 25,000, 25,000. Debit total is 13,000. We will deduct 13,000 from 25,000. So remaining balance will be 12,000, which will be transferred to partners capital account and distributed between all the partners, that is Ram, Rahim and Robert. So Ram, Rahim and Robert, we will distribute rupees 12,000 between these three partners in their old ratio, that is 2:3:1. So distribution will be 4,000, 6,000 and 2,000. Okay. So now let us prepare Robert's capital account. They told us to prepare Robert's capital account. See, first we have to write the balance. So by balance brought down, Robert's capital, which was given in the problem, 3 lakhs. Then about the workmen compensation reserve, the reserve was given in the problem rupees 20,000, and in the last adjustment they told us that claim of workmen compensation was estimated at rupees 5,000. So after transferring 5,000 to the workmen compensation claim account, there is remaining amount in the workmen compensation reserve of rupees 15,000. So this 15,000 will be distributed between all the partners in their ratio, that is 2:3:1. So to Robert, by workmen compensation reserve, he will get 15,000 into 1/6, that is his share. So the amount will be rupees 2,500, 1/6 share from remaining workmen compensation reserve. Okay. Now in first adjustment we have calculated goodwill. Here we have passed the entry Ram's capital account debit, Rahim's capital account debit to Robert's capital account. So now we will make the posting. So by Ram's capital account, by Rahim's capital account, amounts will be 12,000 and 18,000. So this is the posting of entry of goodwill. Now from second adjustment we have calculated Robert's share of profit, which was rupees 7,500. So entry of that 7,500 by profit and loss suspense account, by profit and loss suspense account, rupees 7,500. Okay. Now we have made revaluation of assets and liabilities. Here the share of Robert is rupees 2,000. We will transfer it. So by revaluation account, amount, this is profit on revaluation, amount is rupees 2,000, Robert's share of profit in revaluation. Now we are transferred his balance. We are given him workmen compensation reserve, his share of remaining reserve. We have made entry of goodwill. Then we have given him share of profit, his share of profit and his share in revaluation profit. So now we have to tally Robert's capital account. So credit total will be 3,42,000. This will be transferred to Robert's executor's account. So Robert's executor's account, we will transfer 3,42,000. Okay, that's all.